play the G7 chord on the ukulele. So here we have the G7 chord chart, and as you can see, G7 is a 3-finger chord. And so in order to play this, you're going to need your first, second, and third finger. And when I teach this one to my students, I turn it over this way, and we look at it noticing that we have 2 fingers on the 2nd fret, 1 on the 1st string and 1 on the 3rd string, and we have 1 finger on the 1st fret, and it is on the 2nd string. So getting 3 fingers on the ukulele can be challenging because, well, it's 3 fingers, and you have to make sure that each finger is out of the way of the other fingers. So to set up the G7 chord, what I do is we go 1 finger at a time. So we start with our first finger, and we put it in the 1st fret, and we go up to the 2nd floor, or the 2nd string. And then I like to skip the middle finger, and the reason why is because if you place it down now, it kind of gets in the way of your 3rd finger. So sometimes we look at it and we'll say, I'll be back. And then we go to our 3rd finger, our ring finger, and we go to the 2nd fret, and we go to the 1st string. Okay? And then once we have our 1st finger and our 3rd finger set, we go ahead and go back in and place our middle finger or 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And that's a G chord. Similar to F and also to A minor, you have to make sure that when your students are making this chord, or you personally are making this chord, that your fingers are staying out of the way of the strings that they're not supposed to be touching, and also each other. So if you're having problems making a G7 chord, definitely check out the troubleshooting video on how to make successful chords. And once you have G7, you have just opened up a whole nother world of songs that you can play either in conjunction with your students or for your students, and that's a great thing to have. So happy strumming.